beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Monk.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General Manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
So the Nets starting 5. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Harris, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Charlotte, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Washington out there with Hernangomez, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Rozier. At the top of the key, Monk. Down low. The 8-footer. It's good.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Here's KD. Passes it to LeVert. Here's the 3. Up again, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Washington. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Now here's LeVert. He's covered closely. Nobody near Irving. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Rozier. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Jordan. And the call will be against Hernangomez. That's his first foul. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Irving passes to LeVert. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Irving, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Pass to Monk. Here's Washington, defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, there are some guys that just look to score, Clark, whenever they can. And Malik Monk is one of those players.
Yeah, he's an electrifying offensive player. And he reminds me a little bit of the dynamic and it seems like ageless Jamal Crawford with his ability to score in bunches. Not saying that he ignores his teammates or anything like that. It's just that he's a scorer, and when he's on the court, that's what he's thinking about doing.
First one falls for him. Some guys check the league standings every day. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach when you played?
Hey, I didn't look at them much because we were a team that was struggling, Kevin. We were just trying to find our way to being competitive back in the early 80s with the Pacers. So I never got to the point where we were a team that was looking at the standings daily. And I avoided the papers pretty much throughout my career just because to me was a bit of a waste of energy and time. I had more things to focus on than where we were in the standings and what people might be saying and writing about us.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in his last outing. It's good.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Irving against Rozier. Here's Washington, and he uses the glass on the layup. Washington's got 6. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And here are the Hornets now, after the basket by Brooklyn. LeVert with it, now guarded by Monk. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. There's the pass to LeVert. And here is Jordan with the shot. Goes back up. He can't hit that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Well, it doesn't matter where you place him in the lineup, Clark. Miles Bridges is going to make some plays.
Well, I love his rugged quality he has, guys. I mean, he can guard anybody at the 3 or 4 spot. Doesn't mind going up against guys that are bigger. Everybody knows about his athletic ability and dunking it, but he's got more in his package than that.
And the first one at the line is good. Over the last decade or so, the Hornets haven't had a lot of success, Clark, in the draft.
Well, you take a look at it, guys, and they've traded away a multitude of picks, and picks that have turned into guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tobias Harris, 2 outstanding young players. They've missed on the picks they've kept. I think they've got to do a better job of building from within.
Jordan inside. Hernangomez covering. Here's Irving. A rebound by Washington.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. 4th, DeAndre Jordan.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 31-point game against Philadelphia.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Rozier against Irving. Now, here is Hernangomez. Defense right on him. Over Jordan. Shots good by Hernangomez. The Nets with the lead. Outside Irving. Wide open look. Green for 2 points. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Bridges. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Monk with the ball. KD's on him. And here's Hernangomez outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hernangomez has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
I mean, the airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
Graham surveying the floor. Zeller inside. He's against Jordan. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Some changes for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Washington. And Bacon subbed in for Miles Bridges. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Bacon, defended by Allen. Now Batum. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 4.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Batum. Pass to Zeller. Back to Batum. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range. Allen with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Here's Bacon. Dinwiddie covering. Bacon the pass to Graham. Kicks it to Biombo. Shoots from the block. Uses the glass to drop it in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Pass to Irving. Hornets with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Batum passes to Bacon. Back to Batum. Pass to Bacon. Launches it. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And James Borrego, in his second year as head coach, wants an offense that relies on quick decision-making. They are looking to attack defenses early.
And, you know, that kind of offense, Greg, is one that's not easy to put into place. You've got to trust the players, and the players have to trust each other, and the players have to make good decisions. It's a steep learning curve, but I really think it's the ideal way to play once you get it all ironed out. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Graham with the ball. He's covered by Irving. And Batum kicks to Graham. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
They get the rebound. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Outside, Batum. And stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And once he started feeling it, Irving just decided to make it his night. And he's done that in a big way.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Zeller.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Here's Graham. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Chandler against Zeller. Over Chandler. A nice shot by Zeller. .58 seconds left in the first. Dinwiddie against Batum. Dinwiddie right side. Takes a three. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Graham. A beautiful reverse layup. Graham's got 5.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The pass to Irving. And the layup falls. 18 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Prince. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility this roster has.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we could play big, we could play small, we can match up with a lot of different teams. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball. It's easier said than done. But we like who we are right now. We just got to continue to keep getting better.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Wilson Chandler out there with Allen. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Shot by Zeller, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Graham, covered by Irving. Pass to Bacon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince. For Charlotte, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good. Clark, you know, some players just don't need a lot of rest. They could play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken out. They've all got a lot of engine in them.
Yeah, they do. 24/7 guys, we call them. They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
No good on the second free throw.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, you know, they don't push too much and make silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers, controlling the pace. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tell you what, time is moving on now. When you think about Nick Batum, has been in the league a decade now. Wow. Throughout his career, this guy's been consistent in terms of his versatility and production.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Batum, Clark, that versatility is what makes him so great.
Well, you know, if you need him to score, he can. If you need him to create and rebound, he can do that too. He's just a very versatile player. It seems like every season Batum is able to plug in and play a different role and do it at a high level.
Monks checked in for the Hornets.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. LeVert the pass to Prince. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 to shoot. LeVert with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 10. Outside, Batum. Passes it to Biyombo. Over Allen, and that's good from Bismack Biyombo on the assist from Batum.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low, knows where to post up in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Hernan Gomez comes in for Zeller. And it's Miles Bridges in for Dwayne Bacon. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeVert. And that one is good. And the Nets lead by 10.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Monk, the pass to Biyombo. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Biyombo. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Monk is no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got 5 now.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3 ball. I mean, fantastic at measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Here now is Dinwiddie. The dish to KD. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie left side. KD dishes to Allen. Back to KD. LeVert from outside. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Here's Charlotte. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Monk with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Biyombo, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Batum. He can't get that one. Nice D from Durant. And Chandler, here we go, goes back up. And it's Durant laying it in. And the Nets lead by 7.
And how about the body control by Durant? Takes the hit, but able to adjust. Yet another thing that makes him special.
Now, here's Monk. Dinwiddie covering. And finished off by Hernangomez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bridges against Durant. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Biyombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Biyombo, and it's Rozier in for Nicholas Batum. And Bridges no good on that one. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Outside Durant. Dinwiddie against Rozier. And there's the pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 8.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. To the middle, out to Harris. Nets passing it around. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Harris. 8 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's KD. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Rozier against KD. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Rozier.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Mr. Dinwiddie. Lets a floater go. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Monk. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Passes it to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Rozier kicks to Graham. Pass to Rozier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
And Bacon's checked in for Bridges. And the Nets also making a change. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. A floater, and it's blocked. Fast break now for Charlotte. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Hornets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. That free throw, no good. Mark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Now here is Harris. Graham defending. Now the pass to Irving. Over Rozier. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Graham with the ball. Harris is there. Bounce pass from Zeller. Tries from 7. And it's Washington missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Hornets trail by 3. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. No one near him. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And when Irving is feeling it, he's untouchable. A prime-time scorer who can spot up as well as create for himself.
Rozier the pass to Washington. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Irving. Lets it go from deep. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets out in front, up 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 24 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. He's in a crazy zone right now and seems to be even hotter than he was in their last game. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Kyrie just has so many shots in his arsenal. Shows you the range. He can take you up the dribble in either direction. Terrific floater. A magician at the rim. It's rare to see that.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Hornets. Bridges out there with Washington. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And there's Monk. And it's Graham in at the point guard. He kicks to Bridges. Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 to shoot. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Bridges against Harris. Now, here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. Jordan finds Irving. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Latre. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch. You know, for a team like the Nets, building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Mark, you were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development. The investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And here's LeVert. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Irving with it, now guarded by Monk. There's the triple. KD's shot is off. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Washington, and it's sent back by KD. Washington, that's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Jordan, high post. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Washington. Over Jordan. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Washington.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 10th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Washington passes to Monk. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Irving. Baseline J on the way. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. inside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bridges.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The pass to LeVert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Graham kicks to Monk. Stolen by LeVert. And that one is hammered home.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Washington, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Irving, and he has 28 points for the game. From the stripe, Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
He misses the free throw. Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Terry Rozier comes in for Monk. The Nets also changing it up. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Chandler comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 8. Three-pointer, LeVert. Graham with the rebound. Here's Rozier. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Graham. And it's sent back by KD. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And it's Allen with the jam.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Hornets trail by 3. And it's 6'6". Spencer Dinwiddie's tall for a point guard, but Clark, despite his size, very slippery off the dribble.
Yeah, he's ill-like when you talk about him off the dribble, guys. I mean, excellent change of pace, and he's got a quick first step. And once he gets in the lane, his size helps him be a good finisher.
And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
That's good from Rozier. Prince is checked in for Brooklyn. So he gets them both.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great, great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Cody Zeller.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
The Nets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. On the free throw, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. It's stolen by Allen. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Allen, that's good. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Pass to Batum. Rozier against Dinwiddie. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Batum. Batum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets leading by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the tray. Dinwiddie's got 11.
Dinwiddie is not an easy cover. I mean, he's an efficient player who's able to use his height to his advantage.
Rozier the pass to Batum. Back to Rozier. Clock at 6. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Hey, Kevin, you know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. He dishes it to Prince. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Prince has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes to Bacon. Now here's Biyombo, guarded by Prince. Tries it from 9. Biyombo, no luck.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Nets leading by 6. Now here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Pass to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. Prince in the corner. Fires for 3. No good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Batum. That one drops for him.
Boy, that's big-time concentration from Batum. Able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
The Nets shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Dinwiddie. 3-pointer, LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeVert's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
And there's the pass to Biyombo. Over Allen. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Biyombo.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Here's Claxton. Back to LeVert. With the teardrop, count that bucket. LeVert's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot by Zeller, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biombo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Rozier. Tries again. Here's Zeller. The kick out to Rozier. Pass to Bacon. 5 on the clock. The three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington's checked in for Bacon. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Prince. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Rozier. Can't connect.
On defense, LeVert showing great versatility. I mean, this guy's doing a nice job getting his hand up in the face of shooters.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So for Brooklyn now, on the perimeter, Harris and Prince. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Irving at the point guard position. Pass to Zeller, and stolen by Jordan. And Prince with a clear path to the... Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness! Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Rozier against Irving. Out to the wing. Zeller passes to Bridges. Over Prince. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bridges.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Nets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. It's Prince on the wing. That one, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he can't get the first one. Monk's checked in for the Hornets. And a change for the Nets. Durant's checked in. He hits the second from the line. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
And the Nets making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Bridges against Chandler. Back to Rozier. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Harris finds Irving. There's the 3. They get it back. Jordan. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Washington, defended by Durant. Washington, that's good.
And that's why teams work so hard to get the ball inside, to create those high percentage looks and keep the buckets flowing.
Now Irving. The 11-footer. No good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside Irving. Kicks to Durant. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And he makes the first. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. And so Jordan nails both of them. Hornets trail by 6. And here is Graham. Bridges passes to Washington. Ron Gomez down low. Guarded by Jordan.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Brooklyn has possession. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now, here is Irving. Graham defending. 13 feet away. A second chance effort. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Monk. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. Dishes it to Chandler. Passes it to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Over Washington. Jordan can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
First free throw is good. LeVert's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And so he hits both. And the Nets with possession here. 4-point game. LeVert with it. Clock at 6. Sweet little floater. LeVert's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Jordan the pass to LeVert, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Graham. Pass to Monk. Shoots over LeVert. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Jordan finds Harris. Irving with the ball. Now here's LeVert. The baseline jumper goes down. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And the Hornets call time here. Tremendous versatility for Karis LeVert, offensively, Clark, and defensively. He can play multiple positions.
Well, I like that about him too, Kevin. 6'7", he's a gifted scorer, can make plays when the ball is in his hands. The Nets have a number of ball handlers, and that's what Coach Kenny Atkinson believes in. Let's get a lot of guys that can make plays and do it for each other and together, and we've got something good.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hornets trail by 8. Graham kicks to Hernan Gomez. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The shot's good.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Hernan Gomez down low. He's against Jordan. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Now Irving. Here's the pass to LeVert. Here's the floater. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at Karis LeVert, Clark out of Michigan, 6'7", and a tremendous athlete.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players over the last handful of years coming out of college. He had some injury issues his last 2 seasons at Michigan, but he's an excellent two-way player. Outstanding energy and aggressiveness, and makes all kinds of plays at both ends of the floor and plays the game the right way.
First one falls for him.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rozier, the pass to Hernangomez. Back to Rozier. Bridges kicks to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Timeout called, the Nets. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Here's Dinwiddie. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Nets leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Rozier. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
LeVert from outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
You know, Harris showing you he's unafraid to mix it up in there sometimes, which is a good way to balance his attack.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Brooklyn leading by 7. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
So it's Brooklyn now. Timeout called, the Nets. Jordan finds Harris. Six on the shot clock. Takes the three. Kept alive. Jordan comes up empty down low. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 5. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Rozier against Dinwiddie. It's Durant on the wing. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 8 here in this one already. For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. Pass to Monk. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Rozier for 3. Second shot opportunity. Bridges kicks to Hernan Gomez. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's LeVert. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Monk is a solid passer. I know he's a great shooter, but he passes it pretty well, too, especially when he's locked in and focused.
Here is Durant. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You just got to be so careful when guarding Durant, because if you put him on the line, he's going to make you pay.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rozier. Good D by Jordan. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Monk dishes to Bridges. Great D that time from Jordan.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 30 points for Miles Bridges.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Durant from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Nets lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
.23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Dinwiddie outside. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With DeAndre Jordan, and this is the kind of win you would expect from your team against a sub-500 team. So what made the difference tonight?
I think it was our mindset coming out. You know, we hit a tough little patch there. We knew with teams that we had the ability of beating, we just try to come out and just hit them early and just keep stepping on them.
They are flat as a pancake, DeAndre, after the performance tonight. Thanks. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.